What's going on, y'all? Hey, Sacramento Kings got to close that game out, y'all. You know, there was too many empty possessions. There was too many, we was them and ones, man, killing us. You got to be able to guard without fouling down the stretch, man. Got to be able to contest without fouling down the stretch. The refs did have some terrible calls, man, that affected the momentum, but we gotta do better. You know, that and one call, man, that offensive foul call on Fox, man, that really wasn't a good move. You know, I understand what was he thinking, but that wasn't the time and place for that. You know, the Portland Trailblazers used a little vet savvy on us, man. We a young team, new team that's trying to get it together, man, and build this thing together, you know. But even though that was the case, man, we still got to finish this game. I did see a lot of things, man, that I was encouraged by that we can build upon. Yeah, it's game one. It ain't no time to panic. You know, it's a long season to go. There's 81 more games, y'all. 81 more games. So one game ain't gonna make a difference, though. So our thing is we gotta keep getting together. We gotta keep building together, right? So with that being the case, man, what I like though, De'Aaron Fox, man, he was aggressive this game. One thing's for sure, what I definitely liked is De'Aaron Fox accuracy from the three-point line. And if De'Aaron Fox can continue to shoot well from the three-point line, there's no way that he's not an all-star this game. All-star this season, I mean, if he's healthy. Because that's the only thing that's been missing was the perimeter shot from his game. You know, everybody want to clog up the paint when they got De'Aaron Fox. But for him to be able to have that outside shot going, at least be more consistent with it, man, he's going to be a problem. He's going to be a problem. Let me look at, I think Kevin Huerter hit 7 threes, I believe, right? Let me see. They got 6, but I thought he hit 7. They didn't count that last one, I believe. So it said he was 6 of 9 from three-pointer. I was very encouraged by him because he also, you know, made a defensive play to get in that passing lane and was able to take it coast to coast, man. But just having him a shooter out there, man, makes the big difference, man, because that you can see the benefits of having Kevin Huerter out there. You know, the space that De'Aaron was able to have. He had a little bit more space, a space that it creates for Sabonis. You know, you can see that. I was also encouraged by what's his name? Terrence Davis. Terrence Davis, man. Terrence Davis is gonna play both ends of the floor, and knowing that Mike Brown's MO is defense, you know, Terrence Davis is going to get more minutes than what you guys thought. See, in the offseason, we was counting Terrence Davis out. We didn't talk about him that much, though. But in our reality, Terrence Davis is the type of player that Mike Brown likes. You know, he's a two-way player, you know. And Terrence Davis, that was a bad call, though, on Terrence Davis, though, man. But that was a very athletic play, man, for him to get that tip dunk, man. That wasn't a technical call, man. The refs was being very petty with that call, man. They could have did better with that call. But it is what it is, man. But, you know, this was an experimental night. We was experimenting with lineups. I believe I seen Kevin Huerter out there, you know, playing the 4 position. You know, so Mike Brown's kind of taking a little bit what Golden State has did, which is playing small ball lineups and just experimenting with different lineups. One thing's for sure, even though Mike Brown wants the players to play 2 ways, he definitely values shooting, as you can see, with Trey Lyles being out on the floor. Got Malik Monk out there. You know, pretty much everybody that was out there, man, can put the ball in a bucket, you know, consistently, other than maybe KZ. But KZ will get you something, you know, here and there. And Holmes, you know, he got that push shot, you know, but it's definitely encouraged, though, that because we have a lot of players, man, that can shoot the ball some, you know. And that's going to be key because in this league, you got to have shooting, you know. And you got to have players that's bought in to the defensive way, man. So, you know, is it time to panic, y'all? No. What I would like to see, though, is my bigs being more aggressive on the boards, you know. Harrison Barnes shouldn't be my leading rebounder. I need Sabonis to be crashing on boards, man. Even though it was a collective, because I did see that everybody has, you know, collectively was on the glass tonight, which is encouraging, though. but I do like my big snagging. Do need my bigs more snagging, but also that the opportunities come once you continue to improve the defense. Because if you're playing good defense, that calls for more misses, right? But overall, man, is it a little disappointed that they didn't close this game out because they should have beat this team? Yes, because Portland was a very beatable team. It wasn't like Darren. Even though Damian Lillard, right, he dropped dub, right. It ain't like he was cooking. He had a horrible shooting night, 5 for 18. He wasn't cooking, but when you let Simons and Hart and Jeremy Grant cook, and then you let Winslow drop 11 points, then yeah, that's a problem. Even Shaden Sharp dropped 12. You let the others beat you. You know, it's cool if it's just Dame Lillard, but when you let the others be involved, especially with no McCollum, then they're gonna be harder to beat. And we allowed a collective unit to be able to put the ball in the bucket for Portland, man. But we did, Dame Lillard was off, which was good though. But when he's off and you still allow others to pick up the slack, that's when it becomes a problem, y'all. But overall, man, we're gonna have a few days of practice to get this thing together. We have a tough schedule coming up. We got the Clips coming up. I believe I've seen the Grizzlies. Let me see. The Grizzlies, the Warriors, the Heat, the Hornets. Them are some tough games. You're going to find out early. It's going to be a good learning experience for this young team. So I'm excited to see how they grow each and every game, though. I do expect, for much improvement, though. But, yeah, it's going to be a learning experience, He got to continue to implement, man, and continue to correct bad habits, It was good to see early on De'Aaron Fox put the emphasis on defense. I even seen Sabonis out there trying to take something coast to coast, man. So as long as your stars, as mentioned earlier, as long as your stars is involved in making sure that the defense is on point, making sure that they involved and held accountable on the defensive end, this team will see much improvement. But y'all like, comment, and subscribe, man, and we out.